Your national forecast begins right here. Very changeable skies across Ontario throughout this weekend. One moment it was raining, the next you had a blue sky, and even some portions of the province picked up the first flakes of the season. The warm-up is on the way. Details are ahead. It was a stormy day yesterday across Nova Scotia. Look at the power of the ocean in Indian Harbour. Almost looked like a hurricane was coming through, but it really was just more of a powerful fall storm. Still have some more rain to squeeze out, so those details are just ahead. And also, let me show you what's been happening on the West Coast. Wait for it here. Some pretty nice skies, clear conditions, and it's coming. Wait for it. The whale watching. What a beautiful scene to take in through the month of September. Your forecast details, they start right here. It's Sunday today, September the 8th, and we still have got the heat across the west. Some really wonderful summertime conditions if you're a fan of the heat. 30 degrees still with you across Alberta. Temperatures will be changing though as we go through this upcoming week. A bit of a pattern flip coming across the country. So if you don't like the weather that you've got now, don't worry, because it is really about to change. Regina, a wonderful day today at 32 degrees, 26 in Winnipeg. Vancouver, you've cooled down just slightly from yesterday. Yesterday you were closer to 27, today down to 24. Now, as we look at this cold front coming through, it is going to bring a cooler air mass over the next few days across Alberta and BC. It'll eventually reach you across Saskatchewan, and then Manitoba, you're in an interesting position because the jet stream is actually going to keep you on the warmer side of things throughout this upcoming week. Now, with some of this instability, we are going to track a bit of a thunderstorm risk across the interior of BC today. The foothills of Alberta included in that. And then as the cold front swings across, a place like Edmonton in the 30s today, but just 19 degrees as we look ahead at tomorrow. So a temperature drop's coming. Here's a look at that instability, potential for some bigger storms today. Some small hail is possible, gusty winds, heavy downpours, and then you can see a bit of that temperature change coming, the cooler air on the way, the big drop in temperatures for a place like Edmonton. Still comfortable, still feels like, let's call it mid-September-ish, seasonal, not August like what you have been experiencing. And then you can see the big temperature drop in Regina, 10-degree difference between Monday and Tuesday. And it does look like we will see some of that warmth sustain itself and win out across places like Winnipeg. A beautiful week ahead with a lot of sunshine in your backyard. You can still use the pool on Thursday, that's for sure. Feels like 35. Now, the pattern right now, the heat is in Western Canada, the cooler air is in the east. This is where all the action is. We're going to see that pattern flip. We're going to see the warmer air filter in across Ontario. But before we get there, the cool air is still with you. Another day of below seasonal temperatures, only 13 degrees in Ottawa today. Passing showers quite possible through cottage country and up and down the St. Lawrence. Here is a look at that cooler air for you too. Only 13 in Trois-Rivières. Some windy conditions across Ontario and Quebec. It's a westerly wind that's coming in, so that can also pick up some lake effect showers. And then going into Monday, we still have the instability across southern portions of Ontario, so it does look like we could get some pop-up thunderstorms, likely to be all non-severe in nature. As we look at today, there's the action that continues to pass across Quebec. Some spotty showers continue. Looks like we could get a few spotty showers into Monday morning, and then we will be in the clear. So once you get through Monday across southern Ontario and cottage country, you really got a treat of the return of August, let's call it, over the next 7 days.